In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create an item in ERPNext. Creating items properly is really important because they become the backbone of your sales, purchasing, and inventory records. If an item is set up correctly from the start, it helps prevent mistakes later on, like wrong pricing or stock discrepancies. So let's walk through the full process together, step by step. First, open your ERPNext account and log in with your usual credentials. Once you're on the main homepage or dashboard, take a second to familiarize yourself with the top bar. You'll see a search box at the top, which is one of the fastest ways to move around inside ERPNext. In that search bar, start typing the word list. As you type, ERPNext will automatically show suggestions below the search box. You're looking for the option that relates to items, which are usually labeled with item list or something similar that clearly refers to your item records. When you see the appropriate list option for items, go ahead and click on it to open the item list view. You'll now see a page showing all existing items that have already been created in the system. This list usually includes columns like the item code, item name, and status. From here, you want to look for a button or link to add a new entry. In most setups, this is a new button at the top right of the page. Click that to start creating a new item. Once the new item form opens, this is where you fill in all the necessary details. Start with the basic fields, such as the item name and, if required, an item code. Make sure the name is clear and easy to recognize, especially for other users who may search for it later. If there are fields for item group, unit of measure, or description, fill those out as accurately as possible. The more precise you are here, the easier it will be to use this item in transactions like quotations, sales orders, or purchase orders. Take a moment to review what you've entered, check spelling, make sure any drop-down selections are correct, and confirm that mandatory fields are not left blank. When everything looks good, locate the Save button, usually at the top or bottom of the form, and click Save. After saving, your new item is now created and available for use throughout ERPNext. You can return to the item list to confirm it appears there, and from now on, you'll be able to select this item in your ERP workflows.